Shalom, how you doing? This is G.I. Joe, the evangelist. Thank you for watching New Way to Live TV show on YouTube. Brother doing big things, station show doing big things. But we need your help. Why don't you partner up like $100 a month to help this nice station stay on the air? And send your donation to the address on the screen. Thank you in advance for what you're going to do. Peace and love. God bless.
So, are you new to Columbus?
Yes, I
Well,
just
welcome
moved
to
here
Columbus.
3 months ago.
Is this Juan or Juan?
Juan,
Oh, what's
Hispanic.
Okay, I got you, Bob.
I just started at, I've been in hair work since I moved here, but I'm moving to Transformations. I think it's right, of course, you know, across the street
Transformations,
somewhere.
Corson Davis Broadcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Come on, Tony.
That was in her name.
That's my daughter. Peggy.
Is it? Okay.
Put that on the side.
But I'm gonna talk before we leave, since she's the makeup artist.
Across from the broadcasting center.
Across from Davis Broadcasting. Okay. The one thing I'll tell you now about the makeup that I've noticed is that more and more black women are wearing the false eyelashes, but some of them don't have them on right. And they look false.
Yeah.
I don't even think they care that it make it look real. It's just the thing
Yeah,
now, you know. Just the
I
look.
love-
Okay, this is the, what's it called?
The Continental Grill.
Here we go. Continental Drill.
Dress.
Slide jam by
Shelby and Tony.
Shelby. Tony, come on, Tony.
You were seeing.
Okay, here you go. Oh, okay, good. They are natural shot. I love that about them. They're natural performers.
I'm doing it.
Hello, man. How can you come on this side? This is she. Why? How are you?
Come on, Shelby, get into it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I'm doing the arrangement.
You turned the wrong way.
Yay!
Oh, okay, thank you.
Oh, no.
Hello? Oh, thank you so much for calling.
Ma'am?
Hello? Do some more.
Oh, no, mother, that's
You do it.
that's
Oh, they saw.
I remember when you came out.
I really am grandma. So.
Okay.
Here we go.
Start it over.
It's the
Oh! Wait, we haven't Come on in. How are you?
Welcome.
Wait, don't sign in, please. I haven't told me a comedy act. Ha ha ha!
Let me go get another photo.
He was last this.
Hi, I'm Sharon Miles, aka Mrs. G.I. Thank you for watching the G.I. Joe Morning Show. We also encourage you to tune in on Sunday mornings at 98.3 The Beat in Columbus at 9:30 a.m. for the G.I. Joe radio show.
Turn around so you can, yeah,
Oh, come
You've
on.
been on video, girls.
look how she's dressed.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. You next level while you giggling.
Where'd y'all get him from?
Got a lot of shopping in.
That's it.
Never like this.
You go
I'm
ahead.
Jody, and I'm actually the director of sales for the Hometown Suites up in North Columbus. And I'm actually a youth mentor as well. So for some reason, the Lord always sends troubled teenagers to me. So, hello. But yes, I'm a youth mentor as well. And I haven't had a chance to, but I'm actually about to start coaching basketball again. So,
Wow, okay, very
with the
good.
YMCA.
Okay.
If they need any more coaches for next season. So
Okay.
yes, I used to do it for about 3 years.
Wow.
Very good.
Then
Girls or
schedule boys and girls actually. I had 2 different age groups. So yes, but that's me. Yeah.
Very good. Thank you, Jody. Next, the man in the beige shirt and tie.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Willie Phillips, and this is my wife, Teresa Phillips. We work out in the community with the young people. We are, our mission now to close the Crazy Club,
Majestic.
Majestic Club. And we got a candlelight with the family on Saturday at 6 o'clock in the evening. And we asking everyone to come out and be a part. And we like to work with the young people in the community. We have Stop the Violence banquet and program with Girls Inc. Work with them in Black History Month. We have our community march, Stop the Violence March. Now we're working with Brewer Elementary and in the place that we can help young people and work with young people, we are there. That's it.
No, he was with us.
They won, right?
I know, right?
That video won.
Hello, I am Darlena McDonald. I just moved here from Greensboro, North Carolina, about 3 months ago. I'm a couple things. I'm a production makeup artist for movies, television, videos, weddings, proms, bar mitzvahs. Girls don't have bar mitzvahs, right?
No.
Okay, well, all of that.
No.
I'm also a hairstylist. My ultimate goal one day is to have a resource center for women where they can transition out of, let's say, prisons or domestic violence relationships, things like that, and come to my resource center where they can be trained on how to dress, how to do their makeup, how to do their hair, to prepare for interviews, jobs, just a life change. And I'd also like to have a mobile salon where I could go in front of colleges, universities, corporate offices, and offer services while clients are working or in between on their lunch break, so stuff like that. So that's my goal.
I know who to call when I open up my community. So.
Yeah.
My name is Mr. George Johnson. I am the owner of Poppy's Ensemble of Entertainment and the owner of Poppy's Italian Ice. Currently, we have a mobile truck that drives around the city selling delicious Italian ice. It's a frozen treat that's fun to eat, yummy to your tummy also. We also are the home of Poppy D, Get Down Clown. We currently have a drive called Poppy's Playday where we educate kids on childhood obesity. We are working with Columbus Time and Miss Petra Gertrude on a teen talent showcase. Showcasing, we want to get the churches involved by having a praise team, best praise team, and a best youth choir. I grew up in the youth department, and a lot of times when you're a youth in the youth department, you're really not into secular activities. But that's something that people could get into as a group, a talent, or whatever. So I'm working with that. Anybody have any ideas? So we have some community people that can give me some ideas and work with Mr. Juan here. And that's pretty much me. Once again, I am George Johnson, owner of Poppy's Ensemble of Entertainment.
I think we have an MC for Black History Month. All right. All right, next, the lady in the door.
Hi. Patrick Gertrude Byrick with the Columbus Times newspaper, third generation.
Right.
You got it.
Yes, okay, and I want to say hello. I want to say hello to everyone, and I'm the second generation of a Columbus Times newspaper, Carol Gertrude. Thanks, everybody, for coming, and now we're going to do the Continental Drift.
All right.
Come on, Patron.
You're so fascinated with that.
Coming up next, we're going to have Grandma, the Gertie Girls, and Mother performing the Continental Drift now.
Woo! Come on, music. Come on, girls. Now all of a sudden they got shot. Come on, Tony.
It's different in front of video, ain't it? Ain't it, Joe?
And you know what? We planning on having a citywide revival, youth revival.
Quite a few folks that do, and probably for you as well, that they do a lot of recording, different studios, music.
Go ahead. Y'all ready?
That's from this lady over there, she's a lot of people in the makeup industry.
Like the person just sit there playing, and you can do it quick and show the simple things that you can do for makeup. You on the show.
Cool.
All right, boo. All right.
Tell you now, you
Go ahead, Grandma.
I started the first time. Way to go, Grandma! Come on, Grandma. Now put on the stanky leg.
Do you know how to do that?
Yeah.
No,
Come, yes you do.
How you know the song then?
because we play music.
You know how to do that.
Great answer, buddy.
That's right. Black business seminar.
I will.
Okay,
And
Black
also,
Business Seminar, what is that?
it's coming up. I'm gonna get the information for you.
At 6 o'clock, we're gonna have a video, a candlelight video with the young man that was killed down at this club on Casino Road. We had a prayer video yesterday with NAACP and the Minister Alliance, and it was great. We had a great turnout, and when I was back at the church shutting the gate, the family came by and they seen me. They said, "We want you to do a candlelight." Then they called it. They said, "We want you to do a march after that, cause we got to close the club down." Cause the young man was a smart young man. Went to Columbus State. Couple months he was set to graduate, and but he was shot in the club. And they had his funeral last Saturday, and the professor came and bought his degree and gave it to the family, and it was sad. And, but I'm working with the family now. I thought I was gonna get some rest, but they found me and said, "No, we need you to keep. We got to close this place down. We want to close it down. We want to tear it down, and we want to build something there will honor this young man's memory. We can't just let it fade away." And so that's what we're working on now. And after that, we are going to continue to work with our young people. We're going to have a youth revival for the citywide, like I used to have. I used to have clowns running around. We used to have, but the children enjoy. You get real horses out there and let them ride around. So and get a place like Country Barbecue to come in and cater. And we call it Youth Drug Free Day. We used to have at least twice a year. Spring break, and before they go back to school. But I think we're going to have it before they go back to school this year. We're just getting it started back again. And I'll be getting with you guys, and so we can put something really to shake this city. To
Shake them up.
shake them up. So that's what we're planning, but just pray for the family. They are shaking up. The mother, she will be coming up here tomorrow evening. We're going to be sitting down and planning everything, the event, the march, and the candlelight video. And it'll be on Andrews Road, 330 Andrews Road, where you got the spider way up. You got Brown Avenue, Casino Road, and what other? Well,
Andrews.
Andrews.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, right.
That's what it's gonna be on Andrews Road.
Well, I must be going.
Wait, we gotta take a group picture. And the young lady just came. Get up
She
and
hasn't spoken yet.
I know, that's right. Want to introduce yourself? Oh no, I know who you are, but nobody else knows you.
knows yet.
All right, well, my name is Arlene Mbola. I came here, Lena invited me.
Good.
We've met before.
Yes.
So I'm a master cosmetologist. I own Transformation Salon de Coiffure up the street, over on Winton, off Winton. But I'm happy to be
Address?
here. 1213 Cedar Avenue,
On Winton Road?
off of Winton Cedar.
Cedar, across from Davis Broadcasting.
Oh, okay.
On Cedar.
A little side street in between the Chinese restaurant?
That's right.
Okay, that's Cedar?
No, that's Britt. I think it's across the
Across
street.
the street. Across from Davis, because the name changes when you cross Winton Road.
Okay, so the street in between where Joshe...
That's right,
Behind
exactly.
the side of the house.
Yeah. All right, everybody up for a group shot. Yeah, group shot.
Hi, my name is Christy Vivas, and I'm with Home for Good, the Alliance to End Homelessness, and we're charged with implementing the city's 10-year plan to end homelessness. You may be asking, what is a 10-year plan? It really has come out of the need to address the growing issue of homelessness within our community. What we know is close to 2 million Americans face homelessness each year, and our community is not immune to this. On any given day, there are approximately 1,500 people in Columbus who are facing homelessness. So the city saw a need and decided that they needed really to come together and develop a plan of action. And it's a long-term, sustainable, strategic initiative on how do you really end people's homelessness. And there's sometimes questions about, is it realistic, can you do it? But for us, it's not necessarily meaning that homelessness will never happen again, but really what it means is we have the resources in place to address homelessness and to help people when they are facing the situation. There's basically 7 strategic initiatives within the plan, and it really is looking at what are the long-term overarching things we can do. So there are a lot of great agencies in our community who are doing a tremendous amount of work. And basically, a lot of the efforts have been on immediate needs. So if someone needs food, do they need emergency shelter? Do they need clothing? And that is very much needed in our community. But really, how does that end someone's homelessness? So that's really where the plan comes in to play. One of our main focuses is being able to increase not only affordable housing, but permanent supportive housing. And there's a little bit of a difference between the two types of housing. Permanent supportive housing really is for folks who are facing long-term chronic homelessness, and they may have additional barriers or challenges to be able to seek housing, which may be mental health. It could be a physical disability. It could be a substance abuse recovery issue. So we really want to be able to ensure that not only do we have affordable housing, but that we have the wraparound services that can really help people become stabilized and empowered in our community. I think it's really great work that the city is done in developing the plan, but also in us implementing the plan, and a lot of agencies are coming together to make it happen. But what we know is it's not going to happen overnight. So that's really where we're kind of different than what our typical service providers are doing in the community. Again, a lot of the service providers, great work, but they're really doing hands-on, immediate, basic needs, and we really are trying to do what are the long-term solutions. For 2013, we are placing several priority focus areas on 1, housing. How do you increase affordable housing? How do you increase that permanent supportive housing that we talked about? We also want to look at how do we improve collaboration between service providers. There's a strong network of collaboration out there now, but we're not always doing the best job we could in reaching out to mainstream service providers, which basically means hospitals, it's the jails, it's the school systems. How do we do a better job in creating those partnerships and making sure people are getting access to services, not just about ending their homelessness, but around the wide array of services around employment, around medical health issues, and again ensuring that students who are facing homelessness have the access and the resources they need to be academically strong. We're also looking at how do we really fully understand the scope and the numbers of people in our community facing homelessness. Often if you're driving down 2nd Avenue, I think there are certain images that come to mind of people who may be individuals and maybe seeing someone pushing a buggy or having a backpack or their suitcase with them. And this is really accurate of people facing homelessness, but I don't think it gives an accurate picture of our families who are facing homelessness, and often they are considered the invisible population because you're not always seeing families along 2nd Avenue where some of the main service providers are. You're really seeing them across the community, and if they're across the community and not directly on 2nd Avenue, how do we know they're plugging into services? How do we know that they're getting the help that they need? So we need to do a better job of understanding how many families in our community are really impacted by this. And it's not just about long-term homelessness, but we're also going to be looking at how do we help people who are at immediate risk of becoming homeless. We really want to be able to do a better job of doing rapid rehousing. So if someone has a financial crisis and they need some help to keep from losing their home, we're going to be able to do a better job of that as well. So that's just a few of the things that we've got going on with the plan. Like I said, there's 7 strategic initiatives, and it's not that everything happens at once, but we really are trying to prioritize around where the greatest needs are. If you are in immediate need and need resources today, I would suggest calling the Homeless Resource Network. They're a great agency here that really does a lot about plugging you in to whether it's shelter, food, clothing, utility assistance. They've got their finger on the pulse of what's going on in the community, and they're located on 2nd Avenue. Their address is 2221 2nd Avenue, or you can reach them by phone at 706-571-3399. If you have questions in general about what we're trying to do with the plan, or if you just would like to learn more about the work that we're doing, you can certainly call me at 571. Sorry, that is the wrong number. It's 706-327-3255, and I'm in extension 201. And then you definitely can visit our website where we have a link to the 10-year plan. And then we also have a section on frequently asked questions if you'd just like to learn more about homelessness and what's happening in our community.